Welcome to episode 27 of Stream Roulette.
28.
Okay, I'll do it again. Welcome to... I got this. I'm awake. Welcome to episode 28 of Stream Roulette. I'm Steph Broadbridge and I'm here with Daniel Towns. And this week we watched...
The
rehearsal.
The rehearsal. Fuck, you usually do that bit.
We did a rehearsal for this intro.
It was the rehearsal. It was on binge, and yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, welcome back to Stream Roulette. I'm Daniel Towns with Steph Broadbridge. How are you, Steph?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, good. I watched the rehearsal last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered the name of it.
Well done.
Thank you, even though
You
we
nailed
only did
that.
that 30 seconds ago. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I
Yeah.
see you went to Orange.
I went to Orange proper.
Yeah, you went to Orange for real, which is pretty good, finally.
Yep, it was worth the wait.
It was?
It was. It was really fun.
Okay.
But I did get the same taxi driver
That's
from the
hilarious.
airport who definitely remembered me and had been telling everyone.
But didn't you not tell the taxi driver?
No, I didn't, but he worked it out from context.
Oh, no.
I think he might listen to this podcast, so hello.
Yeah, because I suppose in a town like that, it would, there's probably only so many taxi drivers anyway, and people
Yeah.
would know
Yeah.
when
He's
shit's
like,
on.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah, taxi drivers
Remember
know what's
me?
happening. Oh, no. That's very funny, though.
He's like, you came a month early. I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, I did work that out. Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah. If
It was a
you're
good show?
Sorry?
Good show?
So good.
Oh, that's good.
So good, yeah.
Yeah.
They put on good shows, yeah.
Orange is nice. I think I've
Yeah.
said that on here before.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
More to do on a weekend when
Yeah.
there's a festival on.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it could have that kind of feel to it, couldn't it?
Yeah. What did you get up to?
What did I do? I had a couple of gigs over the weekend. I opened for Akmal again in Windsor and Katoomba. And yeah, they were good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Apart from conflicting start times on the Friday night, it's like, hang on, you said 7 and now they're saying 8. Yeah, there was that. But
Yeah.
other than that, they were great gigs. Yeah. A lot of fun. Yeah, no, it's been a good week. I'm feeling all right.
Feeling all right?
Yeah. Feeling pretty good,
We
actually.
can say we're good without lying. It's all just...
Yeah, everything's finally,
I went to Orange when I was supposed to. Maybe I'll go next month just for fun.
just for fun, just for the hat trick.
Do the triple.
Yeah, no, I've just been looking after myself, going easy on myself.
Oh, good.
That's always a good one. No,
That sounds
not
awesome.
in a, let yourself get away with anything kind of sense, but just
No.
to
I would never accuse you of that.
just be kind to yourself.
Oh, well,
you
that's healthy.
Yeah. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's getting me through this little patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to take breaks, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm still putting stuff out, but I'm managing my expectations on my output. You know what I mean? It's like if I feel like it.
If you're not feeling it.
Yeah. Like I'm not forcing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still getting a lot done. Still getting shit done.
Still busy?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Still
Like
working?
still doing all the gigs, still getting these out. I was editing videos for
This isn't work. This is a joy.
60 hours.
Don't listen to him. We love it.
Oh no! But no, this is a joy. But the other the editing and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the video stuff, I did like 60 hours of that over. It's a long time anyway. So it's just like now and then I got a bit of a gap. It's like, all right, well, fuck, if I want a nap in the middle of the day,
You're going to have a nap in the middle of
I'm
the day?
taking it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. No, so all good. And want to dive into the rehearsal?
Oh, yeah. I reckon, should we maybe plug the show, the Fringe show, while we can?
Oh yeah, sure. Sydney Fringe.
We're doing a Fringe show.
Yeah, we are together with
Luke Heggie and Alex J.
and Alex J.
Called Grow Up.
Called Grow Up.
Yeah.
And it just came how our names usually come about, which is a chain of emails. Seriously, it happens every year exactly like that. Like
Yeah?
it'll send out, hey, what do we need a name? It doesn't matter, like what it is, blah, blah, blah. And then there was, I think I sent that follow-up email to Heggie, like just having a little dig at him, and he just wrote back, Grow Up.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that'll
That's
do.
the name.
Yeah.
You just antagonize Heggie till he says something funny and then you call the show that.
Oh yeah, we've had Is It? like future classics. Like, yeah, we've had a few. Yeah.
Well, if you would like to see us do stand-up, it's at the Factory Theatre from Wednesday the 28th of September till Sunday the 2nd of October at 8:15 p.m. and it's an hour earlier on Sunday.
Yeah. What month is it?
September.
Yeah, but it's still August now, right?
Yeah, I know, but...
No. I'm checking for me.
Tickets are on sale.
No, I was checking for me more. Just because I've been a bit sloppy.
Oh, yeah, because new material.
No, I mean, I've been a bit sloppy lately, like
Yeah.
reliability.
Maybe don't ask me what month it's on.
That's true.
Maybe I'm a bad example.
Yeah, no, I've
people.
just been a bit, yeah. Oh, come on.
Being a bit sluggish.
Yeah, no, I'm all right now. But yeah, there was maybe a month there where, yeah. But now look at me digging for dog treats while I'm trying to continue on with the podcast. Here he is.
Well, so this week we did something a little bit different because instead of letting the algorithm pick for us, we let peer pressure pick for us.
Yeah, or pick for you. I've never even fucking heard of it.
Right. Well, I've had a number of people tell me.
Yeah.
My sister was one of them.
Yeah.
And Josh Armstrong was another one. So that was two very different people, and I was like, we got to watch it.
Okay. Yeah, Josh watches a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh watches a lot. Like he's got that whole setup there. Yeah. Okay.
What did you think?
For a while, for the first episode, it's like, what is this? Like, what are we watching here?
Should I say what it is according to the blurb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, that clears it up, but yeah.
Sort of.
There's still a lot of questions.
One man attempts to reduce the uncertainties of life, helping people to prepare for life's biggest moments by rehearsing them in carefully crafted simulations of his own design. So it's Nathan Fielder.
Yeah, see,
which is a guy from Nathan For You.
Yeah, so you know who that is. I was unaware of who that is.
Yeah, it's sort of like Sacha Baron Cohen kind of thing, a little bit.
Yeah, so it's not real?
Well, it is real.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So that's a character we're watching in this show, or?
I think it's him.
Yeah, because if it's not, they're playing on the spectrum.
But it's him interacting with regular people, and then that's where the humour comes from. So in that way, it's kind of like what Sacha Baron Cohen used to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it was pretty full on, carefully, the way they recreated the bar.
Yeah,
in the
I
first
tried
episode.
to find the budget, and I couldn't.
Oh, it would have been huge.
But I couldn't find it anywhere. I was just I wanted numbers.
Well, is it an HBO show?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it started, you could see it. You could see it in the camera work. You could see it in everything. It was massive.
Yeah.
It was a massive budget.
How many episodes did you watch?
3. I'm
Okay.
curious to get to because I think there's a new one now.
Yes.
So how many did you do?
I think they come on Saturday.
Okay.
I watched all of them.
How many was that then? 5?
5, yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched all of them so far.
I'll do 4 and 5 tonight. But yeah, I thought it was the first episode, where the guy wanted to...
The trivia guy?
Yeah, the trivia guy that wanted to... So, all right, so there's a trivia guy who lied when the group first met up about his academic qualifications, and he felt really bad about it.
He said he had a master's degree, but he only has a bachelor degree.
Yeah, so boo. No, but I understand.
And he's been living a life for 5 years.
I understand wanting to get that off your chest with something, especially if a friendship has developed and it's fuck, this whole thing is based on.
Yeah.
I do understand that, but then at the same time, it didn't feel like that much of a deal. To make a TV show about it.
Well, that's why it's so funny.
With that much money. Yeah, they recreated the bar, down to perfection. You know, they recreated the bar down to perfection.
How good are the actors playing the people? Aren't they incredible?
The actors are actually very good. Actually, there's one thing, because is he a comic?
Who?
The guy that the guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Canadian comic.
Okay. So my question was when he simulated a joke, because how they go through and they put themselves in all the situations that could possibly arise, and then there's the rock paper scissors move. Yeah. It's essentially a constant game of rock paper scissors. I'd love to see him analyze a fucking video game or something that's really technical, because he's clearly got that kind of analytic brain, with his flow charts and all right, these are the possible. If I do this, these are the possible outcomes. And it was the
It's
was
like
the when
an autistic kid was told everything they think is right and everybody else is wrong. That's what it feels like.
is he autistic or is he on the
it's
spectrum?
Something.
Like it definitely, like yeah, that's why I said it a bit earlier. Like it definitely felt like
Neuroatypical?
if he's putting it on, it's like very on the spectrum.
I feel like someone said
So there's
they
gotta be
met him at a comedy festival and said that was what he was like.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that would be a hard. And if that's a character, then hats off because that's
Yeah.
even better. Like then it's hilarious. Then it's really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy. Yeah, like fuck, I forgot where I was going with that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We'll get back to it. I did. Yeah, yeah. Like it was just. Hey, all right. I got kangaroo. You know it. Yeah, like it was so bizarre to recreate such small. Oh, that's what it was. Like with the joke that he had planned when he
Yeah.
came out of the toilet.
Yes.
And he goes, "Oh, I should have bought a plunger." And the actor laughed.
Yeah.
And then when he tried it on the real
Yeah.
guy, like when he met him, the guy didn't laugh at all. And what I found interesting was he explained it away as, he thought I was criticizing his lack of like amenities and facilities or something. And it's like, no, it's not that at all. It's like some people don't want you taking a big shit in their house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a real, like I think I did it one time at your house when we recorded one of the earlier episodes at your house, and I got it from, and I've done it a bunch of times to people, and I got it from Justin Morehouse, who's a UK comic, and we were in Perth on Roadshow, and there was like 7 or 8 of us, like the whole tour, and then the tour management,
Yeah.
tech, everyone, you know. So it was like 2 car loads
Yeah.
of people kind of thing, 2 full cars full of people kind of thing sitting in there. And Justin was the last one. No, it was on the way out. Sorry, it was even on the way out. And we were in Ronnie's room and he just goes, oh, Ronnie, can I just use your toilet? I just got to take a quick shit. And just the look of fear on Ronnie's face, like at the idea of someone else corrupting his toilet. And like I'd be the same. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, have a pee. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and yeah, like to me, that's why that one didn't land. Like, I don't think it was.
I love that you're also analysing the
What?
joke. That's
Yeah,
so
totally, because that was the only one I really saw.
Well, I
Like
would
a bu-
argue that it did land because the actual audience wasn't the guy whose house it was us.
Okay, so we're the audience.
Yeah.
Then you're saying, is that the whole thing?
Isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. Like, I still don't know. Like, it's fucking interesting. I'll give you that. And like, I'm going to finish it.
A TV show. And you're meant to play to the audience that you have, right?
Yeah.
So it's us watching at home. We found it funny when he didn't laugh. It's funnier that the guy didn't like the joke.
That's true.
If it had been a good joke or like an easy joke that everyone would laugh at, the situation wouldn't have been as funny.
That's very true. I didn't think of that when I was watching it.
There's just so many layers to this show. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
I died. The trivia one where he's giving away the trivia questions. I don't want to reveal too much if you haven't seen it, but
Oh, the
Oh
lengths
my
they went to.
gosh.
The lengths that they
I
went to
just
like
scream, cry.
yeah, that
laughing.
was insane. That was like that's what was so impressive. I think what I liked the most about it was the lengths that they went to like really simulate
Something so stupid.
and yeah, the situation, you know, like really, what do we do? He wants that chair. He even had a story up his, you know, if the table's already gone and
Oh yeah, he thought the chair was too low. That's why the joke didn't land.
yeah. I tell you what though, he was right. Like there definitely was a difference in his posture.
Yep.
Like there was the power sitting and like you could see he did look like a loser. But then who knows? Maybe that was set up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know. Like if
It just messes with your brain, right? There's just you can't possibly get your head around the whole thing.
when did you watch it? Oh, this is the worst thing I should have
The
done.
last
brought out chicken.
episode I watched when it came out, which was Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Saturday night. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because we ripped through them last night, like really quickly. Well, obviously they're short episodes apart from the first one, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty short. Yeah.
I had to restart my binge subscription.
A lot happens.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Well, what was the second one again? That was like a kind of moved on into the third one as well.
That's Angela, his pretend wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Where the woman's trying to figure out if she wants a baby or not.
Yeah, the guy that she goes on a date with might be my favorite person in the whole world.
Hang on, which one?
The guy that was like really into Jesus and
Yeah.
like smoked weed. And
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Oh, how he just fucked off. Halfway through the first night.
He's like every open mic comedian I've ever met, just in a nutshell, that guy.
Yeah, it was
Just
pretty funny.
So good.
It was very funny. I do like how, yeah. So basically, someone wanted to have a child. She was single. That doesn't matter, obviously. I'm only saying that because she was ultra-religious and she said, she was a virgin from the way she spoke. She said the only way anyone's getting
No,
up.
she was born again, so
Oh, okay. Well,
probably not a virgin.
but she did say anyone that's getting up in this or whatever, like, she's got to be married kind of thing. And then the guy's planning the night when she asked him if he wanted to be part of the experiment, and he said yes. You know, and he's packing lube and all this other stuff. And then halfway through the first night, because the child actor laws or whatever it is, right? So they'd have real babies, and every 4 hours, I think it was, they switched the babies over.
Yeah.
Because of the child labour laws, obviously. And then through the night, they had a robot baby.
And he couldn't handle the robot baby.
And he couldn't handle the robot baby waking him up in the middle of the night crying. And I don't know what time it was, but it looked like somewhere between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And he's just at the door. She's like, "Is that your bag?"
I love that everyone in the world now knows that guy is not ready to have a baby.
Oh, totally. But see, I don't know if she is. I like the look on some of the actual real parents' faces when it was like, "Do you mind if we rubs lavender oil all over your baby's feet to get rid of the bad spirits?" Like, it was pretty full on.
It's I don't know who does the casting for this show, but oh my goodness, just brilliant.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I could watch that woman, Angela, forever.
Yeah, she was. I mean, it got to the point.
Special kind of crazy. Like, it's so addictive.
Do you think that he only ended up going in because they couldn't get someone else to go in, or because she couldn't handle it on her own, or because they were trying to simulate the fact that it would only happen if she was married? And if that's the case, then why even bother at all? Because she's so far away from that.
I don't know. I think maybe it was to control her a little bit because she was just doing whatever she wanted.
Yeah. Okay. That one would have been hell.
Yeah.
Like, that was a hell.
It's still going.
Yeah. It still goes on into the... Yeah, well, he ends up going in there, doesn't he? See, my favourite guy in those ones was the night owl.
Oh, yeah. That fell asleep.
Yeah. He's like, he had to monitor all the cameras through the house and, like, monitor them, essentially.
Yeah.
That was his gig.
Yeah.
And he got the gig because he told him he was a night owl, and then they got footage of him just passed out at his desk like multiple times.
I don't know how to even talk about this show. Like, it's so...
Yeah, it's very it's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unique.
I've never seen anything like it.
Like, I put it this way, I never would have watched it if it hadn't have been for this.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realise it was a comedy going into it. And I'm still confused. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, now I'll go into it with okay, now I understand a little bit more about what's actually happening.
Yeah.
But I mean, even that aside, if you don't get what's going on, you get that it's one of those what's going on here. It's like interesting enough that you want to figure out.
It is.
Like, what is happening here?
It's fascinating.
Yeah, what's this about? And it's highly rated. And
all right. So my question for you.
Yeah.
Is it mean? Is it mean? Is
that the rehearsal mean to the guests, the people that they rehearse with? Oh, gee, I don't know. I mean, it depends how much they knew going into it, I suppose.
I would argue that they have all the information that we do.
So what, none?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, a little bit. Of course it is.
Yeah?
Well, look, it's good that, like, the first guy, it's good that he got it off his chest.
Well, it did help him.
It helped him. You know what I mean? It did, but like it was.
He was lied to about the questions. He thinks he did better than
Yeah,
he did.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
embarrassing.
He wouldn't be happy with that.
No.
Like the way, as seriously as he took trivia. Mm-hmm. Like you could see that. He was one of them. What time does the trivia start?
Yeah.
We're here. Shut up. We're here for the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Maybe manipulative.
I mean, it's definitely manipulative.
But then all TV is like anytime you're involving real people in television, like there's a level of manipulation. And I think that varies from minor to major. And there's a line. And I'd say like definitely walked it. But I don't know if I could say whether or not it was crossed. Like I don't think it was as exploitative as the autism show.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Well, you do? I have nothing to back that up with, by the way. Just
I mean, I think the people in this show look crazy.
what the people they cast.
Yeah.
Well, that's a deliberate decision.
And I don't think they went on the show to look crazy.
I don't think the trivia guy came across as crazy. I think he just came across as a little bit obsessed.
Crazy.
No, obsessive about trivia.
Even the friend. Crazy.
That was, I love when they met up in the park.
Yeah.
That was wild. And she was meant to be doing the interview and she
Yeah.
didn't stop talking for 30 minutes. That was hilarious. All right, well, let me ask you something then.
Yeah.
If you had an unlimited budget and could make a kind of reality type TV show that was like ultimately a psychological type experiment, like a Big Brother or like something like this
Yeah.
might be, what would you do like to not mess with people, but to what kind of environment would you want to simulate?
What environment would I simulate?
Like, and what outcome would you want to like?
Jeez. I don't know.
No?
Do you have one?
No, I don't think so. I was hoping you did. Like, I don't know. Because I do feel like Big Brother was an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Like that, like initially, and then it just got played out and repetitive. But like
Like
as far
the
as
real world or whatever, the one where they're all in the house.
yeah, but like as far as
together.
the psychology of it goes, like I found that interesting when you got those different personality types, all you know.
Yeah, I mean it's all kind of the same principle, right? It's like you get a group of people and then you put pressure on them so that they react badly and then you film it
Yeah. Okay.
and then we all laugh. Or go, "Oh my god, they're crazy." Isn't that the game?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. All right, then how about this then? All right, if that one doesn't, if neither of us can get anything out of that, if you could have the host dude help you, like,
Nathan?
yeah, if you could have Nathan help you sort out one thing that's been bugging you for your whole life or whatever, or like simulate a situation, well, what
Yeah.
would it be?
All right, I would get my washing machine back from my ex-boyfriend.
Really?
Yep.
That's a really small.
That's what I want.
What happened?
He broke up with me and
And took
still had
it.
my washing machine.
So it's your machine.
Yeah.
But he has it.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I mean, it's a really long story.
We- You broke up.
Yeah.
Was it all right? Was it like just a bit of like childish, like and just didn't give it back to you, or
No, he cheated on me and he brought it to his new girlfriend's house.
oh really? Mm-hmm. And you didn't. Well, yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to go and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. It's a shame you don't know people who could go and get. How do you feel about that now?
How do I feel about what?
Like, well, the fact that he cheated on you and like the fridge is there. Like, obviously, you can discuss it here on a podcast, but like if you saw him in public, like how would you be neutral? Would you be like, oh my god, I'm so angry? Like I saw an ex at a gig in Parramatta,
Yeah.
and like it was kind of funny, and that was a rough breakup. But like before that, it was a playful relationship.
Right.
And I kind of went, and we hadn't spoken for a long time. And in my head, it just went, nah, this will be interesting. And I steered into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I could have avoided her. Like, I just steered straight into it. I think I've told you this, and the look on her face. But yeah, anyway, like, she was shocked, but it was fine. But yeah, like, if you say you ran into him, like, what would your reaction be?
It would be very awkward.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, I was just wondering because I had an idea about something else. And I was wondering if that would. Anyway. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But that's what I would do. What about you?
If I could have him like help me simulate one situation to resolve. Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard, right?
It is hard because
Yeah.
it's like that's admitting you have problems.
Yeah.
And then potentially finding
ones
out
that you're avoiding as well.
Yeah, and then also potentially finding out that you could be part of it.
No, it's not. That's
Or
really
the problem.
that's really interesting because it requires quite a lot of self-awareness to admit something that you don't feel capable of handling in your own life.
Yeah.
So how interesting that the people on this show were able to do that and take that step.
But
Then weren't able to be self-aware enough to know the comedy that was occurring around them as a result of it.
Oh, but look, if we tried to put we're thinking big picture things here. Like, we're thinking big, right?
What?
Well, when we asked that question of each other just now, but like on that show, they're all so trivial. Like, if I asked you, hey, what's a trivial thing that really bugs you?
I would have said the same thing.
Really? You wouldn't say, oh, I'd love to sort out the fucking open mic booking scene or like...
No. That's not my problem.
No. I don't know. Fair enough. Like, I suppose, I don't know. Like, if it was something trivial, would I take part in it? I don't know. I did a not for air pilot once. Like, it was never going to go to air. It was only going to be shown like as part of the pitch kind of thing. And it was good money. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll come for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'll ask you a few
What'd
questions.
you have to do?
Well, yeah, this is where it gets interesting in talking about TV and that kind of TV being manipulative. And it's like, what are your biggest fears? And I'm like, snakes, birds, dancing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're just answering it honestly, like a naive
Yeah.
24-year-old comedian. And then all of a sudden I'm there and they got me in a fucking boxing ring type thing with all these food dispensers bloody stuck to me with bird food in them with like 2 bloody emus like coming at me. They had a whole bloody like young dance group. Like, the premise of the show was never work with children or animals.
Oh.
You know? But like the dance one, it just got to the point where it's just like, yeah, no, I'm happy to just stand here while they dance. Like, this
Yeah,
is...
you're not afraid of watching people dance.
Yeah. I'm like, this is not for TV. I told you I don't like dancing, and I was scared of it. So I'm just going to stand
Imagine
here.
interpreting being scared of dancing as that. People dance and you're like, "Ah!"
No, not scared, but you know what I mean.
Pirouettes, no.
I'm 6'3" with bad posture.
Yeah,
That's
you
hard.
don't want to dance.
It's hard to stand up straight and look good.
You never dance. What about when like you're alone? Do you dance then?
No.
No. What would it take to get you to dance? I'm not going to make you dance. I'm just curious.
Probably fucking a bunch of children that I used to swim with standing around me, bullying me into dancing. Because yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
We don't need Nathan. We have a podcast. We make our own breakthroughs. So funny. Oh. Well, that's great.
Oh, I got a tear rolling down my cheek from laughing. All
I'm
right.
proud of you, Daniel.
Thank you.
That's really brave.
Daniel for me. Oh no, the rehearsal. That wasn't it. That was the unrehearsal. That was our episode of the riff. Yeah, so I'm like, look, I'm definitely going to go on with it. What are your thoughts, like, moving forward now? So say we did 27 episodes. I'm just thinking grid-wise on Instagram, that's a perfect black square. Mm-hmm. We're on binge now. Do you want to stay on there for a couple of...
Yeah, I reckon let's do it.
Like, flick around and...
Yeah.
see what their surprise me feature is, and if not, we'll just fucking
Back to
take a punt on something massively random and see what their reality trash and crime shit's like.
I think we should also maybe take some requests.
Yeah, if anyone out there, has anything they think we'd enjoy or absolutely hate.
Yeah. Or one of us would love and the other one would hate.
Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, send that on in and we'll
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. So maybe we should pick one for next week.
Yeah.
You want to dig on there now? You got your thing? Oh, no.
I can, but
Yeah, it's all right.
all right, let's have a look.
How's your week looking?
I'm off to Canberra tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, right, nice.
Yeah.
For
And
the-
then Nowra and somewhere else.
Oh, that's a nice little run.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, South Coast.
I'm just excited someone else is organising it so I don't have to be responsible for any of the tricky parts.
Showcase? Mm-hmm. Oh, easy. Meet at the factory at 11 or whatever. Off you go. Yeah, fun. Yeah. That's always good. And it's good when they're close like that because now it's not that far from Canberra.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's hard. It's like 2 hours and then it's 1 hour in between towns and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck, we're 7 hours away from Sydney. You know, and the drive home is like one full day.
Goulburn is the other one we're
Oh,
going
okay.
to.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's great. They're all kind of close.
Oh, yeah. It should be.
Fun.
They always get really good, fun people on those things as well, I've noticed.
What, the crew, like the group of people you're in?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so much fun.
It's always a great hang.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
absolutely the liability on that hang.
I wouldn't say that.
You haven't spent a long time in a car with me.
Who are you in the car?
The oversharer, the loud talker, the one that feels left out because the front's talking and I can't hear what they're saying.
Oh, really? Because I find the front usually doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Like, and I find how the van sit dynamic can really affect things. Have you seen the latest seasons of Curb when he has that episode with the dinner party and they're talking about sitting in the middle, like middling at a dinner party?
No.
And like one of Larry's boring friends and his boring wife are in the middle of a first party and Larry calls Susie aside and he's like, the problem is they don't know how to middle. Like to middle at a dinner party, you've got to be the one that keeps the like conversation flowing and the conversation moving. And I feel like that's the middle two seats in the van. Like, because the van always kind of breaks up. Like the front two, it's either the front two talking or the front two and the two behind them. Or the two behind them and the two behind them are in a four-way. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard, like, unless you've got someone in the middle that's kind of, like, relaying the information back and forth. Because it's easy to sit sideways in the back of the van, but you can't in the front.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like you're a pro at this. I'll learn. I'll learn the
Okay.
best spots to sit.
Well, it depends what mood you're in. Like, if you're talkative, sit in the middle. You know?
I mean,
If you want responsibility, sit in the front because it's your job to keep the driver awake and also navigate a lot of the time.
yeah.
And if you want to have a nap, I mean, you can sit anywhere, really. There's no rules. But, yeah, you know, there's no hard and fast rules.
All right. How are we picking on binge?
I don't know. I said, let's just pick some fucking... If they don't have a thing, and I clearly wasn't prepared coming into this, look through their list of... So the problem with binge is, though, a lot of it's good.
Yeah.
You know, like the shows. Like, go to their reality or something. I don't know. Like, look at a section, like reality, true crime. Like, pick a ballpark that at least we know it's going to be something fucking either really bad or really interesting.
Okay. There is a show called Eat Well for Less.
Eat well for less.
Yes. MasterChef UK's Greg Wallace and award-winning greengrocer Chris Bavin help families across the UK save money, sort food facts from food fiction, and eat well for less.
I have a veto.
That's what came out.
I have a veto, right?
There's 2 seasons.
What else is there? Like,
All right, fine.
that just, I mean, I'm all for following the algorithm, but that just does not sound interesting.
Well, that's
Like
what came out.
to anyone.
All
Like,
right. The problem as well with binge is I'm on my account and it's going to be skewed to me, and this is very revealing.
Yeah, right.
Okay. There's a show called Hung.
Yeah.
Down in his luck, Ray Drecker is determined to use his biggest asset to turn his life around.
And it's called hung.
It's called hung.
Like in the, I guess we're going to find out if he's hung. If that's what they mean. And that's what they meant by biggest asset.
Yeah.
Is that, okay, all right, we're doing it. Great.
All right, great.
Awesome.
Hung it is.
And on that note.
Oops. We're done.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
See you then.
See you.
Bye.